Sorry. Hi, guys. Um, Trying to get the light back. Sorry about that, guys. The sun is not cooperating with me today. Neither is my body, apparently. Um, so sorry I missed like 3 days. I was gonna record and post, yesterday, but I wasn't able to. I got like really super sick, and the sun is throwing me in shadow again. Oh, okay. But yeah, I got really super sick. Um, Someone, I don't know how to put this. Um, there was a confrontation, and it threw me into shock, and my body wasn't too happy with that. So yeah, I spent most of the afternoon being sick. And the 2 days before that, I was already not feeling well. But and then today my muscles are hurting, my shoulders and all of that. So my back and my hips. But anyways, I'm going to try to record something today. I promised in my last video to do to show you guys the rugs. I kept calling them coil rugs. What ended up happening, I don't have them with me today, but what ended up happening was I wove them into Celtic knot rugs, and they're like really super small. And so I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. But last night I finished a netted bottle. I'm in the middle of wine country, so I get really cool bottles, and then I've decided to put just cotton twine that I get from the dollar store on them and make them netted. I'm also going to do painted jars, because I love Alfredo sauce, and I have a lot of jars from the Alfredo sauce. And what you can do is you can add glue and food coloring and paint them, and they'll be frosted that color when the glue dries. And so I was thinking about like putting unks or whatever on them, and then doing that over the design. That way the design is clear, but the rest of the jar is frosted a particular color, like blue or gold or purple, which are all Isis Oasis colors. And so prepping those jars is probably going to be my next step after I do a few more wine bottles. I'm also going to be making some cat toys and maybe some dog ropes with jean material, some denims. Just like take a old pair of jeans and cut them up and do that kind of stuff with them. And so I'm going to be making cat and dog toys. And the reason why I keep rubbing my eye is because of the Bell palsy that affected the left side of my face. My tear duct doesn't work appropriately. And so at random times they'll start like tearing up, and I have to wipe it and scratch at it, and my allergies are affecting me today because I still don't have my Claritin D. And though a friend did give me a bottle, and I'm going to start taking those today, like a few pills and a bottle of her Claritin D, which she's amazing. And that's Brandy from one of my first videos when she dyed my hair, which I need to dye my hair again. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, try to get some crafting done today, even though my allergies are really super bad. And of course, my little kitty here, Beatty, she just recently had surgery. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I talked about how she got spayed and how well she's doing. She lasted maybe 2.5 days in the RV, and she's like, I'm done. So we let her out. And, sorry, guests are coming in and out. And, so she's doing really well, but she's still very clingy. And, so yeah. Maybe I'll put some videos of her in my YouTube videos on my channel. Alright, I'll see you later this evening. It's already afternoon. See you later this evening. Hi guys, so I'm back again. It's late into the evening. But I did get one project completed and another one started. And so what I've been working on is putting macrameing a netting over some wine bottles because I'm out here in wine country. Oh crap. Okay, I don't know who this is, but it's just an app. I was going to say that, if that was actually somebody texting me, then I'm going to say who you are on the video. Anyways, last night I did this bottle here. I put the netting on there. No, I did not frost this bottle, but I did put the netting on there. And then, I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted by this thing and that, like an insect. or somebody walking by. But, I also got this bottle done. It looks really pretty with my camera. Well, it's pretty on my camera. Anyways, I got this one finished. It's all nice and clean. It needs to air out the inside. And I don't have a lid for this. These bottles are actually going to be for sale. I'm thinking probably $20 a piece. And I'll have them for Hexenfest, which is the end of September. They do have a Facebook page. They're having their event here at Isis Oasis. Check out their Facebook page, and you have to get tickets through Hexenfest. We don't sell the tickets here at Isis Oasis. And if there's any stock left, the following weekend is Convocation, when I get ordained as a priestess of Isis. And but I'm also selling at my vending store then as well. It would be the first weekend of October. So if you want to do Convocation here at Isis Oasis, you can get a hold of the Isis Oasis page and get in contact with Rain Graves or DeTracy Regula. Normally, I don't give out names and stuff like that, but since this is a publicized event anyways, I'm just giving the information you'd normally already find. But you can definitely book with Rain Graves or DeTracy Regula for the Isis, so it's the Temple of Isis Convocation here at Isis Oasis in Geyserville. I'll definitely have the coil rugs. Again, I'll probably show you that when I sew the backing onto those. I'll probably next week. This video is kind of short because I didn't feel good yesterday, and until just a few minutes ago I didn't feel good today either. Someone decided to verbally attack me and my cat, who I just realized I'm tilting the phone. My cat Beatty, who I'm trying to start training to be my emotional support animal for the next 5 months or more. because once I get back home at the end of October of this year, home being in Oklahoma, I'm going to start looking into getting a service dog. That all depends on what me and my doctors talk about here, and if I really need one. If I do that, get a service dog, I will of course retire Beady as my emotional support animal, and just have the service dog. So, anyways, the person attacked us because I was still coming down off the emotional and mental strain from yesterday. I was no longer feeling physically sick, because apparently my emotions can make me physically ill. Anyways, I was still coming down off of what happened yesterday, and this person asked, may I pet your cat? And I said, no, I'm not feeling good today. And I guess I didn't say it correctly, and it might partially actually be my fault, maybe. But she made a comment of, and I kept telling everybody who works here, and anybody who comes through here, that, she's training to be my emotional support animal. And I might not have mentioned it to this particular person, so she didn't get what I was saying. I can get that. So that small part is my fault. I will grant you that. That small part is my fault. I didn't say, I'm not feeling well and she's my emotional support animal, so no, you can't pet her because I need her to focus on me. However, I was not in the state to explain all of that, so she's like, oh, that has nothing to do with, petting your cat. And she went to reach to pet Beady. And I've had a problem with this person before, going against what I said I will and will not accept for my animal. And it's not like I'm, abusive, no, she only gets a teaspoon of food a day or whatever. No, I'm not like that. She gets well fed, she gets to play all the time, she gets to go out and hunt. I encourage her to go hunt. And, so she's well loved and taken care of. She gets lots and lots of pets. Even if I'm not feeling bad, she gets lots and lots of pets, as much as she can stand, and then I let her run away from me. But, this person thinks that I guess I'm being inconsiderate to my cat, or on borderline abusive. But anyways, this person keeps trying to go against my word when it concerns my cat. And so she reached out to pet her, and I'm like, not gonna say anything, not gonna swat your hand away, not gonna do that, any of that. I just picked her up, sat down on the couch, put her in my lap. Especially since, I'm now re-stressing over the fact that this person is not listening to what I will and will not accept from my cat. And she went off and called me two nasty little words. One I actually had to look up. I've been very sheltered through my life, and I know the word. I know it was an insult, but I didn't actually really know the meaning of. I mean, have you ever had one of those words where you're like, I know that word, I've used it before, but I don't actually know the technical definition of that word? Well, it was one of those moments. And so, she was really nasty. She called me rude after being rude to me. And, so that threw me into a very bad depression state. I didn't even really want to talk. It's like I didn't even want to open my mouth. And, so I've been feeling bad because of that all day. Until recently. I started, I got bored while I was doing netting on the Blue Bottle. And so I was watching one of the vlog channels that I just became addicted to. And I'm using that term lightly. And it's called Chronically Jackie. Actually, she is one of the two people that got me into doing vlogs. You know, Casey Neistat got me into it, and then Chronically Jackie got me to get back into it because I stopped filming after 3 videos. And because of all the things she has to go through, and her battles of trying to figure out all of the health, what the names are of all of her health problems. I mean, why she is the way she is and how she can deal with most of them. And the fact that she's autistic and her own spin on that just kind of moved me into a positive light about myself. And so if Chronically Jackie is watching this, thank you all, because I struggled with my own mental illness. We still don't really know what exactly I have. I'm going to go in to my psychiatrist, and we're going to figure out what it is I have, and we're going to stop guessing. And some of my other health issues, I also have asthma, and I'm nearsighted with astigmatisms and the Bell palsy on the left side of my face, and so I don't have quite as bad days as she does, but thanks to her, I'm trying to be more proactive in my healthcare and in my life in general. She's very upbeat. I like her. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you because come Monday, I'm going to start doing a lot of phone calls for my own healthcare and setting up appointments and talking to my doctors and everything like that. And that's what the videos are going to be about on Monday. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about why I paused in videos for 2 days, or 3 days. I don't remember. I have no real good sense of time. And I also wanted to show you some of my crafts that I will be selling in fall. So if you want any of my crafts, come on by. And definitely, if you're watching this, whether I'm still here at Isis Oasis or not, please feel free to come by. It's amazing, a magical, loving place most of the time. And I say it like that because it really, really is. I mean, everybody has their off days. And so if I do rant about somebody here, and though I originally said I wasn't going to let any drama into my videos, I'm not going to just not acknowledge when somebody upsets me to the point where I get sick. So I'm like, on one side I don't want to rant, on the other side I don't want to lie or hide parts of my life. So even though I may rant about somebody here or somebody that came through here, that should not shine any type of bad light at all on this magnificent, beautiful place, because it really is a very beautiful place. Like I said, everybody has a bad day. Maybe she was going through something and she just lashed out at me. I don't know. I probably will never know because I don't really want to talk to this person, at least not right now. So, yeah, please feel free to stop by. We have a lot of different animals here. I definitely will continue to promote this place because I do love it here, even though sometimes I have a bad day myself. So that's all I have to share for today, and I hope you guys are all doing well, and if you're not, I hope you guys get better soon, and peace.